What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So you guys just bought yourself a hangar. That's probably why you're here at this video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can make millions of dollars just using your hangar. So first you're going to need to buy a few things. Well, actually really just two things. Go into your internet, money and services, foreclosures, Maze Bank, enter site, and click up here where it says clubhouses. And now, just buy the cheapest clubhouse. If you have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack like me, it will be free. If not, it will only be around $250,000, which is pretty easy to make. It's only a couple missions. You're also going to need to buy a hangar, of course, and register as a motorcycle club president so you can source the hangar supplies. Alright, so now there are there's 8 options for you to source for the hangar supplies. Narcotics, chemicals, medical supplies, animal materials, arts and antiques, jewelry and gemstones, tobacco and alcohol, and counterfeit goods. The only ones you want to source are medical supplies, chemicals, and narcotics, because those are the best ones. Animal materials, arts and antiques, and jewelry and gemstones are also pretty good. I'd recommend those if you are a bonus person, since those usually get bonuses faster than narcotics, chemicals, medical supplies, and blah, blah, blah. Tobacco and alcohol and counterfeit goods are the worst. Do not source them at all. Alright. If you are going to source anything, source narcotics. Narcotics are the best ones to source. They usually require you to intercept something, steal the narcotics from a cult, I just do a few fly under the bridge challenges. They're pretty easy to set up. The medical supplies are also really easy. I'd say medical supplies are one of the easiest ones. And medical supplies is definitely easy to source. Same with narcotics. Chemicals usually require you to intercept something, but chemicals is also really good to supply since it is one of the most worth ones. Now, I would recommend supplying animal materials and blah, 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 those if you basically want to wait for the bonuses, since those bonuses usually come faster than the other ones. And also, these hangar source missions are really easier if you have a armored vehicle such as the jetpack or the armored Karuma. You also probably want to bring snacks with you. You can buy snacks at any convenience store, or if you have a CEO office, you can just go right over to there and get snacks from there. You can also get snacks from a Cassetka, and also get snacks from basically anywhere that is a business. I don't know if you can get snacks from the hangar. I know you can get it from the facility, Cassetka, CEO office, and yacht. Those are where you can buy the snacks. And you can also get them from the arcade if you have one of those. Now, the hangar is not a passive business. You need to do stuff for the hangar to actually get its value up. You need to do quite a bit of stuff to get the hangar's value up before you can sell. Now, depending on what source mission you have, it may also be pretty easier if you have Mark II weapons. Mark II weapons are basically just better versions of the original weapons. Now, when you do take the supplies, they're most likely going to send out helicopters after you. Ron will basically text you that, oh, they're going to send helicopters after you. As you can see, Ron texts me saying, look out for those Epsilon foot soldiers. And basically, see, they just sent helicopters after me, and he's going to say, you got boogie on your tail, look out. Now, don't worry, because these helicopters are usually froggers, which are not armored helicopters, and they don't have weapons, so you usually only have to take out the other guy. You usually only have to take out the guy actually shooting you, and not the whole helicopter. And they'll also despawn the second you go to the hangar. Now, this is another reason why you should bring snacks, because if you don't bring snacks, they'll probably either kill you or blow you up, depending on the vehicle you have. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any snacks because I just forgot to get some. Usually when I go get snacks, I usually just go to the closest office arcade I have. Sometimes I do go to the closest store to buy the snacks, and then just go to my office or arcade to get the rest of the snacks. But if you don't have an office, arcade, or any of those things, just go to the nearest convenience store. It'll usually just show like a little shopping thing, like a little shopping bag, and sometimes it'll show a check mark to show if you robbed it or not. Now, when you do get to the hangar, I do recommend returning your personal vehicle to storage. It will be 10 times easier if you do that, because if you return your personal vehicle to storage, it will repair all the damage done to it during the mission, during the resupply mission. It will most likely get rid of all the damage done on your vehicle, making it easier to do the next supply mission without your personal vehicle getting destroyed and you having to call Mass Mutual. As you can see, I'm returning personal vehicles to storage. That's what 100% you should do after you're done, and then set up another setup. When you set up another resupply mission, just respawn your personal vehicle. Alright, now let's talk about the locations. Now, what location do I recommend? So, to buy the hangar, you can go to Money and Services, foreclosuresmazebank.com, enter site. You're going to want to go to Hangars. Now, there's going to be, I think, 5 locations for the hangar. There's going to be 2 down at the airport, 1 for 1.5 mil and 1 for 1.2 mil. Now, I recommend these hangars. I recommend the airport hangars to any beginners trying to just earn money in the game. Now, next we have the Fort Zancudo hangars. I recommend these hangars to people who are pretty advanced in the game and know what they're doing. Now, I recommend if you have bought an airport hangar, I do recommend, once you have enough money, upgrading to a Fort Zancudo hangar, since these hangars are a lot easier to work with, since you can steal hydras and tanks when you exit out of the Fort Zancudo hangar. It also allows for access to Fort Zancudo, so it could make it easier to do some heist setups for some heists that do require you to go to Fort Zancudo. It also makes it easier to steal hydras for different reasons. Either you're a griefer, which I hope you aren't, or just a grinder just trying to grind. It does make it easier to steal hydras, and it can save you a lot of money. Now, the LSIA hangars are not bad, but if you are going to buy an LSIA hangar, I recommend buying the 1.2 mil one, since if you have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, all you need is $200,000 and you will be set. The reason why I bought the Fort Zancudo one is because I had enough money for the Fort Zancudo one, and the LSIA hangar just was, I did not want to use it. I wanted to use the Fort Zancudo one so I could easily steal a Hydra whenever I wanted, so I can do grinding. Now, let's talk about what I recommend if you are going to use your hangar to make millions upon millions of dollars and grind this thing to the absolute maximum. The first thing I'd recommend is setting a spawn location to your hangar. This will make it so the second you spawn, you can just head over to the computer and start up a steel cargo mission, so you can easily resupply your hangar within the first time you spawn. I recommend this for any other business. Now let's talk about the vehicles you should buy. Alright, I recommend either buying the Oppressor MK2, the Oppressor Mark II, the Deluxo, or the Thruster. These vehicles will make it 10 times easier to use the hangar.